Today we know you'll be taking some time to honor America's military veterans.
And this Veterans Day, many of you are saying thank you to the troops as part of the More Than Names flag. We unveiled the flag at last night's Wild game. It features signatures from more than 120,000 people. Today, it will be part of the official State Veterans Day ceremony in Inver Grove Heights, and that is where we find our Lucia, who is live there with a preview.
Hey, Kim, this day is really going to be just a great celebration and a chance for everyone to say thank you to the thousands of men and women who serve in the military right here in the state of Minnesota. The program starts at 8:30 this morning. It starts with a free breakfast, and I'm joined by Greg Remus, the new chair of the Commander's Task Force, and he basically advises the committee just about how this day should be run. And this is your first time attending the event, but what does Veterans Day mean to you?
Oh, it means, well, it's a day to recognize veterans in the current military. It's very important to me because I served 22 years and I know what they do to their sacrifices. It just is a day where everybody can come together and say thank you.
You're the state commander of disabled veterans, and there are thousands of those people across the state. But how can people at home maybe help a disabled veteran?
Oh, there's all kinds of ways. The different organizations come together and they provide services to the veterans. For instance, the DAV, we have a transportation network. You can come out and you can be a volunteer for the transportation network. You can drive the vehicles and drive the veterans to the VA facilities. You can come and do all sorts of different things.
Now, this is a day to maybe honor a veteran or even tell a veteran's story, but how important are their stories in just getting the message out and appreciating military?
Oh, it's so important. Most veterans won't talk about what they did while they were in service, especially with their family members. If you sit down and just say thank you, oftentimes the veteran will tell them a story about what they did. There's so many heroes out there. They've done so much.
Now, you act as a community servant for Park Rapids, where you live, 2 veterans in your community. But how important is that bridge for you and other veterans in your community to make sure that you're having regular dialogue?
Right. I'm the County Veteran Service Officer for Hubbard County, and we're the first point of contact. Veterans often don't know what benefits that they've earned. What they want to do is, I'd encourage everybody to come in and talk to their County Veteran Service Officer. They may be eligible for education benefits, or they may be eligible for disability benefits. It just is the first step in trying to get what they've earned.
Well, Greg, thank you so much for your service, and thank you for joining us today.
All right, thank you.
So the event kicks off at 8:30 with a free breakfast that goes until 9:30, and then the program starts at 10 a.m. So for those of you who are interested in coming out, Governor Dayton will be speaking. We're anticipating more than 500 people attending today's event. Also, Senator Amy Klobuchar will be here, and our own Frank Vassalero will also give remarks today, and there will be nearly 100 elementary school students as well.
Allie, when you see the More Than Names flag behind you, it's striking how enormous that thing is. Can you give us a look at that so we can get a sense of scale?
When I walked in, Jason and Kim, I just couldn't believe how big this flag is.
Yeah.
I was blown away. I mean, we've seen the panels, but I haven't seen the finished product. So to walk in today and just see how big this flag is, it's incredible.
Wow. It takes up the entire room. Wow, okay.
And that's not even the whole thing. That's about half of it.
Right.
The rest of it is tucked under.
Very cool. Very cool.
So neat to see.
We've seen individuals, of course, out at the State Fair. So many of you, I think something like 70,000 people signed it at the State Fair. Then we got another 40,000 or so signatures in person from people.
10,000 online.
Just pretty cool. I mean, high schools were signing it. We had it out at the moving Vietnam memorial wall that travels around the state. It's just been everywhere. And I think that's what makes it so neat, like all these individual stories. And, you know, like Kim said, you see it one panel at a time, one signature at a time, and to see the whole thing, pretty good.
Yeah.
CCO has always believed our military members, whether on active duty, veterans, or families with loved ones stationed around the world, deserve our deep gratitude for all they've done to preserve and protect the freedoms we enjoy. Congratulations to all for an amazing display of appreciation for our military. Let's hear it for them, folks.
Look at the size of that. About 90 people had to help carry our More Than Names flag onto the ice after the first period of last night's Wild game. It's WCCO's way of honoring military members and their families. 120,288 people signed it, which does qualify as a world record for most signatures on a flag. Well, this morning, the More Than Names flag will be on display during the official State of Minnesota Veterans Day program at 10 in Inver Grove Heights.
Veterans and their families, elected officials, community members, anybody is encouraged to attend. Our ally Lucia is there this morning at Veterans Memorial Community Center for a preview. Hi, Allie.
Jason, I must say, just watching that piece of video of the flag being unveiled at the Wild game last night, what a sight to see, and what a sight it will be to see it here in Inver Grove Heights. As you can see the flag on display behind me, 102 feet long. You can't even see the whole thing because it's so big, and we are in a gymnasium that's going to hold more than 500 people. So that just gives you an idea of how big that flag truly is this morning. And of course, it'll be dispersed all across the state. Each of those 323 panels will be put out across the state. I'm joined by Eric Dahl this morning. He is a special advisor to ending homelessness for military veterans across the state. And you guys are doing a big event tonight to push that process. Tell me more about that event.
That's right. So the state of Minnesota and 10 mayors across the state and the federal government have all committed to end veteran homelessness by the end of this year, 50 days from today. Today's push is really to recognize one of the most important ingredients in actually achieving that goal, which is finding the private market housing solutions that are critical for every single veteran and their family facing homelessness. We have a list of every veteran in Minnesota who's experiencing homelessness. It's a very easy list for a veteran to join. Anybody can refer somebody to that list just by calling 888-LINK-FET. And what we know is that for the Twin Cities alone, we have 148 veterans and their families on that list. The challenge we have is that for 95 of those veterans, we have today a plan in place for how they can be housed. We have people in place who can actually support those veterans, not only getting into housing, but staying stably housed. And we have a way to pay rent. The challenge is we really need a private market landlord who will step up and say, I want to house this veteran. I want to provide a rental solution that this veteran can be in the unit that I own and be able to kind of have this become their home. That's the piece that we need today. That's the piece that we need our private market landlords to come and join us as partners in this effort.
Now, I know this program was started not that long ago, and you've already seen a pretty high success rate. So tell us more about just what the placement is like for those military families that do get placed into one of these houses.
That's right. So we've seen really incredible collaboration happen. And by creating this tool where we're actually creating housing solutions around each and every individual veteran based on really understanding what they need, understanding their family's interests and what neighborhood they are looking to live in, where they're connected, what services they need to remain stable. We've been able to take the number of veterans that we house every month from 10 initially to over 30 now. And so since this initiative started, since our registry started not even a year ago, we've been able to house 222 veterans in the Twin Cities. And that pace has gotten us to the point where we are now housing more veterans than we are finding. But again, the piece that we need to help accelerate that progress even further and achieve our goal is that private market solution where landlords can come forward and say, yes, I want to be a part of this.
Well, Eric, thank you so much for your support this morning, and to all the veterans across the state that need your help.
Well, thank you very much. And any landlord in the Twin Cities who's interested in joining us can come down to the Wilder Center at Lexington and University in St. Paul at 6 p.m. tonight. Mayor Hodges from Minneapolis, Mayor Coleman from St. Paul will be there. We'll be recognizing landlords and hearing from veterans themselves.
Thank you, and happy Veterans Day.
Thank you very much. Happy Veterans Day.
So the program starts at 8:30, free breakfast until 9:30, and then the official program starts at 10 a.m. today.